Should we care that Emily Dickinson was a recluse? Does it matter that Virginia Woolf struggled with mental health? Is it okay to still read and enjoy books from Neil Gaiman with all of the lurid details of SA emerging? Can we separate art from artist? Today, we're diving into one of literature's biggest debates. How much does an author's life story influence their work, and should we even care? Hi, my name is Moana, and this is my reading buddy Spike, and I am a reading and writing lover who disliked English class as both a student and a teacher, and I am now documenting my journey of rediscovering my love for words. This video is part of my literary theory series where we dive deep into how to read and understand stories more critically. If you would like to check out the rest of this series, I put the link to the playlist in the description of this video. Today, we're exploring biographical theory, and trust me, it's way more controversial than you might think. So, what is biographical theory? Think of it like literary detective work where we're looking at authors' lives, finding connections to their work, understanding context, but also questioning how much this matters. One important key concept that is being discussed a lot lately is the author-text connection. Some people believe that the author's life directly shapes his or her work, while others say that the work stands independently. There is also a mix of both approaches. For example, how Mary Shelley's loss of a child influenced her when she wrote the iconic classic novel Frankenstein. Some things to consider are what is intentional versus unintentional. In other words, what did the author mean to say versus what he or she actually said? In addition, it's also important to consider what came through unconsciously. In order to understand the author-text connection, it's important to look at the historical context, such as the author's time period, social conditions, personal circumstances, and cultural influences. We can look at reference materials to find background information on the author and see if any of his or her personal life events or experiences were written in the story, or if any real people were written in as characters. We can also try to gain some psychological insight by examining the author's mindset, any recurring themes, and any personal obsessions. In order to understand literature through the biological theory, we need to ask, what life experiences shape this work? How much does this matter to meaning? Can we separate art from artist? And what context is important? So I'm going to be honest here, I can't say much about the current controversy over Neil Gaiman because I've never read any of his books and I don't know much about him as an author. So I can only regurgitate the information that is already being shared by others online. Looking at the current issue with him, some of the big questions that are being asked right now is, can we separate art from artist? And if we can, should we? How much does context matter in understanding fiction? And is it okay to still enjoy reading his stories even after what happened? I've seen some people say that Neil Gaiman's works often delve into themes of power, morality, and the human condition, examining flawed characters and their struggles with identity, redemption, and the consequences of their actions. So given the allegations against him, these recurring motifs may be reinterpreted by readers as reflections, whether consciously or subconsciously, of his own behavior and worldview. So I'm not going to say much more than that in this video since, like I said, I don't know much about him and his works. But if you have any thoughts that you want to share, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Maybe I will try to read more about him and his works and share my thoughts in a future video. But then again, maybe I won't, given that a lot of people are saying to boycott him. I don't know, we shall see. Anyway, I hope that this video helped you understand how to read and analyze stories with the biographical literary theory. Next time, we'll look at myth criticism, where we'll explore how ancient stories and universal patterns show up in everything from Shakespeare to Star Wars. We'll dive into archetypal heroes, symbolic journeys, and the shared stories that connect all of human literature. From the hero's journey to the great mother, discover how timeless patterns appear in your favorite books. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to see more of my bookish content. Until next time, happy reading and see you soon. Bye!